Welcome, welcome. Round 9?
Round 9?
Round 9 action. Big V. Hi. Just had some fans come up to me. No biggie.
Classic, mate.
Yeah, round 9, Big V action here at GSAC. We've got top of the ladder, Pakenham taking on our McKinnon Cougars.
Yeah, Packy looked good.
First, fifth. Pakenham have been the best side all year, really.
Yeah, and they just knocked off Ballerine, who was right up there as well. It was between those two.
Big
that was
win.
a debate.
These two played against each other. Round 1, opening night, Pakenham got the win 90-69. So it's a 21-point win. It'll be interesting to see if it can be turned around at all tonight. But
it's a different lineup, though, for McKinnon.
It is. It's a different lineup overall with Lytle back in here. And we're underway. Just like that. Straight into it. Grace Graham being one of the best players all year so far in the league. Second in the league for points behind our own Emily Lytle.
Yeah. It looks like Lee Birch has a matchup on her.
Yeah, Birch has got the start.
Birch hasn't had a start in a while, but they're bringing the vet locked down. Arguably the best offensive player in the comp.
Yeah, not going to lie, that wasn't a foul.
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
It was. Not on Lewis, though. Anyway, we move on.
First one's good there. And we don't have a player list, and unfortunately she's not on the playlist.
Amy Patton.
Amy Patton.
She's wearing a different number.
Maybe that's what's throwing me off.
She's in the 34 tonight, but she's got the start, and she's got the free throws. So there you go.
34. Alicia Lewis. I thought she would have the matchup tonight on Grace Graham, but initially it looks like Lee Birch is going to be the one.
And she's clearly got the starting role to do a job there.
Yeah, it seems so.
Oh, read the scout. Read the scout. First points of the game.
Good for a bucket.
And it is Lytle's bread and butter. Yeah. That catch and shoot right on that elbow line.
I'm intrigued to see how Pakenham respond to the best scorer in the comp. What can they do to neutralise her and her ability to just get to the ring?
Watman and Lewis is going to be an interesting matchup as well. Both of them top 5 in the league for assists per game. Lewis also averaging 3.1 steals per game.
Jeez.
Unreal.
Lytle catch and shoot.
Oh, that I don't think that could have been any cleaner. Wowee.
Nothing but net.
She's locked in early, clearly.
As a shoot, when nothing gives you more confidence than absolutely snapping the net on a three.
Yeah, it's clean. Almost a turnover there.
Good hand in
Saved
there by
it.
Gear.
Just right over the top. Patton, easy rebound. Great, that's deep.
That is deep.
Oh, wow. Oh, goodness me.
Big time shot from a big time player.
WNBL rostered player. We don't have too many of them running around in the Big V, so she is clear that she's one of the best players in the league going into the year, and she's proved it as well from her stats so far.
Lewis, little floater action. Took that out of bounds though. McKinnon retained possession.
A very high energy start so far from both teams. Yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking
Big
it a lot.
Big turnout as well.
Yeah, this is probably the most packed that we've seen GSAC all year,
and we're
to
here
be honest.
for M&D round.
Yeah.
In support of the Big Freeze and what Neil Danaher has done for the community. McKinnon once again putting on a great show.
Yeah, they do it well here. When they've got something on, they go all out for it.
That's exactly right.
And it makes it a whole lot better. Hollingsworth, easy too. There's a lot of intriguing matchups all around the court, and it's going to be, we know Nathan Gear goes deep into his bench. It's going to be interesting tonight to see if he still does that, knowing that Pakenham really play through about 6 or 7 names, and that's about it.
Counter for 2. Emily Suckling.
You got Watman, captain and point guard, leads. Oh, she's 5th in assists for the league. She leads the league in minutes per game. She
coming off a 40-minute game last week.
Did not go off last week in their game.
And that's a great pass. Too bad that a lot of Hollingwoods can't finish there, and Lytle will come the other way. Birch, count it.
Good points.
Big win for McKinnon last week. Huge win. Defeated Warrandyte, 97-52.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of expect it in that matchup, I think, without being too...
No, you do.
It's Graham again. Key check. She knocked one down from similar spot earlier. Suckling.
1 and 2 ahead of the ball. Suckling holds it up.
Good work from Watman just to hold it up there. Lewis.
Oh, that's a
nasty
tough move.
cross. Oh, Gear just fumbled it last minute. Gets the
Mismatch,
mismatch
though.
Probably didn't take advantage of the mismatch there.
No, she definitely could have got deep in the paint there. Perhaps she was worried about how long she'd been in there.
Good D, and it's off Graham's leg, going McKinnon's way.
I think this is why we saw Lee Birch get the start, and she got the Graham matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's... Obviously, Graham hit that monster triple early.
Oh,
and
not much you can do
you
about
can't
that,
really
though.
stop that, can you? I think something to look for here as well. You've got Pakenham lead the league in rebounding, and they lead the league. Graham, just long.
She's getting them up early.
Lead the league in rebounding, and they lead the league in fast break points percentage.
Wow, really?
So the percentage of their points that come from fast break, only 13.1% of the points come from the fast break, which is the league leader. League leader. There we go. Got it out.
Yeah, on that, Pakenham, in many of the key non-scoring stats, are leading the league.
Yeah.
O-boards, total rebounds, steals, blocks. But on the flip side, McKinnon, with scoring stats, they lead points per game, three-pointers made, and three-point percentage.
And Lytle goes to the rack hard and one.
It's a quick 7 points for Emily Lytle.
They also lead the league in free throw percentage as well.
Well,
They're just they're shooters.
Yeah, this is an offensive powerhouse taking on
And
a defensive powerhouse.
39.9% of their points this year have come from the three-point line. That leads the league as well.
Yeah, I think that's what we're seeing the game morph into. The modern basketballer is you have to be able to stretch the floor.
Lots of triples.
Yeah, you jack them up. The best teams in the world do it. And it's no different here for these McKinnon women. And they have so far proven that it works.
I'll tell you what, Graham and Watman, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but their shoes are hurting my eyes with the brightness that is shining off them.
Yeah.
They are some bright kicks.
They are some bright kicks.
Definitely could not see myself wearing them. They're a bit too flashy for what my skill set was.
Bit too flashy.
Flashy like that pass as well. Wowee. Lytle down low. She's got 10 points already. We see her do this time after time.
Yeah.
She gets hot early and she just dominates, and you can't stop her when she gets rolling.
I just feel like teams aren't giving her enough respect yet. Out the gates, you should be coming out, all hands on deck, trying to stop Emily Lytle.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
we just haven't seen that yet from any team.
Yeah. Oh, good move from Lewis. We want to see her shoot more.
I
We
like
say
the
it every
take.
week.
I like the take. Skip ahead to Graham here.
Good
Goes
pass
inside to
inside.
Eliza. She
Good
spent some time
patience.
overseas, D1, if I'm not mistaken.
Gonzaga? Or UConn?
Maybe I think
One
it
of the
was
dogs.
Zags. I think it was the Zags.
One of the dogs. I'm pretty sure it's Gonzaga. Because I'm a UConn fan and I don't reckon she was at UConn. Unless I'm mistaken.
I think we'd know if she was playing alongside Paige Buchers.
Yeah, probably. No substitutions. Lewis for three. Oh, drains
Anna
it.
for a trip.
She's looking to shoot the rock more tonight as well. Timeout for Pakenham. Here we go. Nathan Gear gives Lewis a thumbs up as well. He likes it. He wants that three ball going up for Lewis.
McKinnon doing what they do best early, getting points on the board. 17-9, lead by 8. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better start if you're Nathan Gear.
No, absolutely not. It's been a great start for his squad. I mean, Lytle doing what Lytle does. 10 points early.
No
Couple
surprise
rebounds
there.
to go with it. Tamara Gear doing her job down low. 3 boards. And, I mean, no one from Pakenham have really stood out so far. I feel like their 3-point shots, they've only put up 5, but I feel like they're just not being the best 3-point looks that you can get.
And it's also something that they don't do very often.
No.
They're middle of the table when it comes to shooting and making threes.
Yeah, they're ranked 6th in 3-point percentage for the league, which is below the median, so...
Yeah, they don't rely on the 3-point shot, but
No.
so far tonight they have relied on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
5 of their 11 field goal attempts have been threes, and I think that might be just the defensive strategy that this McKinnon side's coming out with.
Yeah.
Make them do something they're not great at.
Yeah.
If they can beat you on the 3-point line, then we'll accept that. But so far it's working for McKinnon.
Yeah. Patton subbed out. Sands comes in. And we've got Meg Cooper, Price, and Fitter coming in for McKinnon.
McKinnon doing what they always do.
Yep.
Big bench rotations.
Go into it. Lewis and Suckling stay on the court. Looks like they're dropping into a bit of a 2-3 zone. And I don't mind it early.
No.
Pakenham haven't shot the 3-ball super well.
Graham can't capitalise.
Exhibit A. So I guess why don't you go to the zone?
Yeah,
Force them to shoot it. As long as you get a hand.
Exactly right. You just got to make sure you close out.
You have to rotate. If you're not rotating, Meg Cooper.
Drano. Three. What a pass there from Alicia Lewis. Heads up play.
The young gun, Meg Cooper. Straight in, 3-ball straight away. Love to see it.
Love to see it. It's a great play there.
Same play for Pakenham.
What can Watman do? Graham's going to try another one.
And drains that one.
That one's good for her.
She doesn't.
2 of 6 there.
She can't miss too many in a row.
No, and she won't.
If she gets good looks, she's going to knock them down. That's the small differences you see from people who get on those WNBL rosters. When they're open, those good looks, majority of the time, they're going down.
Yeah. And that's how it has to be at that level.
That's great defense from Pakenham there.
Price chases her own rebound.
Almost gets it. Watman brings it up. Graham in them bright kicks. Good hand from Lewis. Oh, well, that's a good finish.
That's a tough finish.
I would almost say that's probably not the best look, but she got there and lead. Wow.
Tips out of bounds.
I was going to say Lytle almost got hit in the face, but Wood, good tip, read the play well. She's been a menace on defense from all reports this year.
Yep. Lytle, very quick breather for her. She checked right back in. Lewis is going to have a breather.
Brancatasano. I feel like she didn't play last time we were here.
No, I think she was injured, yeah. Fitter looks at Price.
Nice pass. Good cut as well. Lytle just goes short. You see,
comes the other way.
Watman and Graham still on the court, haven't had a breather yet.
Yeah, if this game remains close, I think Watman will stay on the court for the entire game.
That's almost gone in. That was almost video game vibes, that one.
That would have been insane. Romy Price, though, great defense there to force a turnover.
Fitter. Oh, called an offensive on the screen, I think. I think Brancatasano was just moving that quick that she couldn't stop in time, to be honest.
Made a bit too much contact.
It certainly wasn't a illegal screen. It was more just she kind of ran into her, to be honest. Neve comes in. Hollingsworth takes a breather. 4 points early for Hollingsworth. And they've dropped out of the zone already. McKinnon. O'Loughlin in as well.
Graham again in the corner.
She's put up a lot of threes early.
If she had made good on 50% of those, this would be a much different game so far.
Lytle, that was deep as well. Gee, a lot of threes getting jacked up from both teams early.
I think we're going to see a shootout here tonight.
Don't mind it.
Sands tries to get busy on Price.
I
don't mind the pass, just not accurate in the end.
Gee, that shot clock seemed like it went forever. There's still 6 seconds left, but good finish from Watman. Nice little pull-up, Jay.
Brancatasano tries to... Oh, I like the head fake.
Very good.
Just sold it like candy to a baby.
I think she almost sold herself there. Yeah. Almost took the extra step, but cleaned it up. Well done.
Lovely head fake, just to force the defender to try and defend the next pass.
Footwork as well.
Yeah, that was great move by Brancatasano.
To not stack it and stumble over yourself there.
Incredibly hard to do. That move is very hard to do.
Nice way to get
they
out
have
of
numbers ahead of the ball if they get going.
Lytle, here we go. Long board, 4.
McKinnon will get a second here.
Ref was called out of court.
It was the right call. She did step on the line there.
It was. That was right in front of us. And technically, the whistle blew with probably just over a second left, I'd say. So are they going to reset it? I'd say they would. 0.4. Well, that's probably not worth it, but hey, Who knows?
It's got to be an alley-oop here.
See, if I'm a ref, are you bothering?
Well,
Or
at this level, I think you have to bother.
You
don't
do.
you?
Oh,
That was
got it off.
That was a long fourth of a second.
yeah, got it off. Great first quarter, 22-16, McKinnon lead. It was honestly that seemed like there was a lot going on that
That
quarter.
was a quick quarter.
It was a quick quarter.
Moment. Yeah, look.
Lytle doing her thing, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Grace Graham's got 8 points to her name. So, I mean, you see the Stars doing what they normally do.
Yep.
The 2 scoring leaders for the league, Graham and Lytle, going to work against each other, bucket for bucket.
I'd love to see just an absolute duel between the two of them tonight.
Yeah, it would
I'm
be.
excited to see if we get a switch and we get the matchup on each other.
I don't know who you want in that matchup. They both have very different play styles.
Yeah, very different.
I think Graham would have her covered downhill, but if Lytle's got the ball anywhere in the post, she's
and Lytle will force her way to the post. That's another thing.
No matter where she is.
She'll always find a way.
Yeah. 2 from 8 from the 3-point line so far for Pakenham, and they've got 3 turnovers as well, which, to be honest, from what we've seen in this league this year, 3 turnovers in a quarter is fantastic. It's probably what coaches are aiming for.
Yeah.
So to have 4 turnovers per gee whiz, trying to talk too much. 4 turnovers for the game so far. 1 for McKinnon and 1 for Pakenham. I think the coaches would be very pleased.
That's clean basketball.
It is, and you want it because if you turn the ball over again, you don't get shots.
Oh, we've seen it all year. The team with the most turnovers, 9 times out of 10 is losing the game.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of it. If you have 20 plus turnovers for the game, it's hard to win.
Yeah.
Very little you can do to make good on so many missed opportunities.
Yeah. I think McKinnon, we kind of know what they're like. They're playing their normal game when Lytle's on the court. She kind of just plays that ISO ball, gets down low. Pakenham, though, I can't say I've seen much offensively from the team in general.
You know, it's been quite ISO ball.
Obviously, when McKinnon dropped into that zone, they had their zone play that they went with. But other than that, they haven't really got through a team offense.
No, we haven't seen a set yet. I'm intrigued to see what kind of team offense they run. Or if they run more of an isolated basketball.
They might just play that high pick kind of basketball down the court. And as I said, lead the league in fast break points.
Yeah, force a turnover.
So they rely on their...
That is backcourt that we play on.
No, it's not.
I thought if you caught the ball mid-air and you landed on the other side, because isn't the last place you had your foot planted where you're considered?
No, because the ball's on half court.
Okay.
Ball, player.
So it's only relevant.
There you go. That was a nice
sideline.
play.
That was a nice play.
Look, if that was backcourt, I think as a ref you just play on when it's at the start of the quarter.
Yeah, fair.
Birch.
Lee
There we go.
Bangs that one home.
She started the year absolutely on a heater from beyond the arc before we saw Lytle. That's her name.
Before Lytle touched down in Australia.
Yeah, Birch was getting those bulk minutes and she just had the hands down there, Lytle.
Yeah, they're going to blow for that every time.
Now, I've got no idea what's happening, but Pakenham have literally had someone just rock up during the first quarter, and she's gotten change, and now she's out here.
Wow, there you go.
Not sure who it is. But
Youth League game perhaps beforehand.
Possibly. It looks like it's Sky Reese, though, who's one of their... She's their second point scorer. So, not sure. Not sure. We'll soon see. Possibly sick? No idea. No idea. But we'll focus on what's going on in the court, hey?
Sands.
Jump ball.
Big rebound there, but Lee Birch chases her up. Forces the jump ball.
Watman.
Still no breather for her. I doubt we're going to see it happen.
She ain't going to get one. Here we go. Get through some offense here. Yeah, there we go. That's what you want. And there's a good look. Step out, drain the triple.
And
There you go.
Deep as well.
Good shot from Sands. Just like that, 2-point game.
Yeah,
Minute and a half
showing
into
their
the second.
versatility. You know, for a team who isn't exceptionally good at shooting threes, they're doing quite all right to be down 2 points, relying on the three-pointer so far tonight.
Good D from Neve there. Just got the hand in, got the block. And yeah, that is the right call because it came down straight on Brancatisano.
Well, you got your wish, Ryan. They've had quite a few full offensive sets here to open the
Yep.
second quarter.
Yep, they
Looks
have.
like that was a topic of discussion
And
in
look
the
at
break.
look at the scoreboard.
It's back to 2 points.
Back to 2 points like that. Oh, Sands goes again.
Quick
Oh,
trigger.
okay.
Counter for three.
Wow-wee. Go for it. Unreal.
Big time triple, back to back, deep threes.
Well, you know what I want now.
3 in a row.
Give me the heat check.
Yeah, you got to have a heat check now.
Give me the heat check.
Got
I
to
don't-
shoot the next one.
I don't care where you catch it, you got to jack it.
Yeah.
That's the rule. I don't care what level of basketball you play. Oh, Keane
Good extra.
just rims out. Keen lethal shooter off the bench as well.
Yeah, got a few of those on this McKinnon side, no doubt.
Neve in the post.
Bit of inside action there.
They worked it round. They knew they had the mismatch there down low and they moved it round to her. Neve just had the height advantage there. Oh, gee. Height advantage.
Yeah, that's all right, mate.
I'm struggling.
That's all right, mate.
Just fill up the jar.
Brancatisano, I think, a little bit frustrated. She copped a bit of an elbow there as
Yeah.
Neve made the spin move, but unfortunately that's more of a height issue.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Neve misses the first. Well, they're shooting 74.4% from the free throw line as a team this year.
Solid.
Third in the league. Behind someone and top dog McKinnon.
Yeah, we've got a couple of some free throws.
Yeah, I mean, really, at this level, as a team, everyone in this league should be 75% or over,
Yeah, it's-
minimum.
It's semi-professional basketball. You got to be making your free throws.
Ooh.
Oh, she had
Oh,
the reverse
she-
spin.
oh.
That's a tough bucket.
Oh, that ankle tweaked a little bit there. In fairness, that was actually a good effort from Neve to keep her feet,
Yeah,
to
to
be
stay in
honest, because
front.
that back leg kind of gave way a little bit on that spin move. And here we are, they're getting through the offenses now, which is exactly what we wanted to see.
Birch still has the
And this-
matchup here
yeah.
on Grace Graham. She's doing a good job.
Yeah, she has done a good job.
She's making sure the shots are contested. She's getting a hand in there.
Yeah.
She's giving Graham nothing easy.
Yeah, if you someone like Graham, if they get shots off, they're going to make them. They're going to make a few shots, whether you're there or whether you're not. So you kind of just got to keep playing that chaos defense, get up in their grill, hand on shots, and just hope they miss.
That's it. Well, the late arrival, Sky Reeves, has just checked in, so she looks like she's good to go.
Yeah, not sure what. Maybe we'll have to get some info on that.
Might
Actually,
have to.
you know what?
Ooh.
I don't think it matters.
That left foot there of Natalie Keane just dragged a bit too much.
Yeah. Absolutely. 27 all, tied game, 6.5 left in the second quarter.
It's been a good matchup so far.
Yeah, it's been really good. Watman and Graham still yet to touch the bench. I think we knew that this was going to happen though. Good hand from Keane. Probably don't get the fast break opportunity though, but Keane open, just short, and it's going to be a foul going the other way, I think.
I think she rushed a bit there. It's one of those things, the more open you are, the more you ever think to shot.
Yeah, it's a quick shot to kind of not shoot, but in the motion when you're running full pelt down the court, and then you kind of got to stop suddenly,
Yeah,
get in your motion and shoot it.
yeah, you got to center yourself.
It is a tough shot, and especially with her shooting style, that kind of not cross-legged, but 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind.
Yeah.
Her shot kind of comes from the opposite side, from the left side. That's a very tough jump shot to do when you're moving like that.
Bit of big on big action there. Set Reese finding Hollingsworth, and we go to it again.
good. They got the steal in the end. McKinnon, shot clock violation anyway.
Looks like there might be that kind of dynamic duo, though, between
Reese and
Skylar Reese and Hollingsworth. Just that big-on-big action.
Lytle goes for it. Rims out. Graham, good rebounds. Good D from Simmons. That's elite stopping her in the fast break like that.
That's a tough person to stop.
She just stopped the full fast break then by stopping Graham. And good D there as well. Gets the rebounds.
They've done the job so far here on Grace Graham. We say that, yet Grace Graham still has the 8 points to her name.
Yeah.
But that's a good effort, though. You take
Lewis,
that.
Easy. I missed the bunny layup. She's got to keep going. Keep shooting them. Watman. That pick with Hollingsworth. This is the lineup we were kind of expecting from Pakenham tonight. With Reese on the court now, you got the 2 bigs and then you got the 3 guards.
Wood's going to get a look here.
Drains it. There we go. We know she can shoot.
She's leading the team in 3-point percentage, so she makes good on the opportunities she gets.
She's changed her game style recently. She has.
Is that right?
Coming back from Darwin in the NBL 1, she's more of a defensive menace now.
3 and D.
Used to be an absolute just pure shooter and scorer, but she's changed her ways now, moving into the women's leagues. But obviously, she can still shoot the mickey out of it.
Yeah, no, she's still got that jump shot, no doubt. 2 missed layups in a row here for McKinnon. Just
you got to finish them. Have to finish them.
You know, you work so hard to get such a good look. Just got to capitalise on the opportunity. Then again, it's something that's going to come. It's not no discredit to the offense. They're getting the perfect look. It's just got to make good on it.
And Graham getting her first breather. Schroeder coming in. Lytle loves that pull-up game.
She does love that pull-up game.
She's up 14 points now.
And I understand why she's a bit of a matchup nightmare, because you do expect her to just charge through you, because everyone knows she can.
Yeah, Wood again. Ooh, just rims out. Don't mind the heat check.
No, I love a heat check.
We love heat checks here.
Keep them coming.
Good pass. Oh, she just stops on a dime, Lytle, doesn't she?
She does.
She's just got that balance down low.
Yeah.
Her strength through her core and through her legs to just pull up like that.
Yeah. Hollingsworth, deep 3, makes it good.
And here we go. Everyone's joining in a bit on the 3-point galore. Galore? Gala?
Party? It's all good, mate. It's all good. Here's someone who hasn't had an opportunity to get busy yet. That's Emily Suckling.
Yeah, and the matchup, as we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Wood's been matched up on Suckling. And we got a timeout. Timeout McKinnon's way, 29-33. Pakenham fought back here, up by 4 points.
They have. And you're on the nose, mate. As soon as they actually slowed down and got through some sets, it's put McKinnon on the back foot.
Yeah, they've gotten through some sets and they've just haven't looked like really every shot they're getting now. It's a good look.
Yeah.
They're getting good look after good look, and down the other end, I mean, we can't say McKinnon aren't getting good looks. They just missed 2 pretty standard layups in a row.
That's the game right there. That's the lead.
I mean, when you look at the stats, they're all pretty even across the board. They're all pretty even. It's those minor jump shots, minor layups that you're missing.
And I still think that Nathan Gear will be very happy with this effort. I mean,
you're versing top of the ladder.
This is the best team.
You can't forget it that this is a team that is 9-2 on top of the ladder.
Yeah.
And beat you by 21 points in round 1.
Yeah.
So to start with, to turn around a 21-point loss is hard enough.
Yeah.
So if you can turn it around and make it a contested game from the start of the game to the end, that's a win. It gives your team confidence going into the postseason as well later on in the year.
That's exactly right. And I think a bit of a different outfit here for McKinnon. I mean, we see this time and time again. Quick subs, get everyone on the bench involved. But I think they win this on the defensive end tonight. They
have to.
Their offense is going to come. They're the best offensive team in the comp. That's not going to change tonight, and it hasn't so far. But they have to stop this Pakenham side. And they need to keep taking away these inside looks because we know that's what they like.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Absolute shooter's roll.
Shooter's roll.
Was that 6 bounces on the rim there?
Wow.
Goodness me.
That's
generous from G-Sax Rings.
Yeah. Have to get those looked at.
Good off-ball defense from Schroeder there, was it? It was. Price almost hustles for that rebound.
He's always fighting for those boards.
2 minutes left, just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter. It's actually pretty low scoring for McKinnon, to be honest.
It is low scoring. Credit to Pakenham's defense.
Yeah, it's stepped up a whole lot. Oh, yeah. Calling it McKinnon ball, is it? He is. McKinnon ball, foul on Schroeder. I mean, I understand the foul call, but do you just let him play in that situation?
I guess, look, I'm never going to have any issue as long as it's consistent across the board.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Everyone interprets things differently.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that's what the refs do. They do a great job of interpreting the rules.
Yeah.
But as long as you're consistent, I'm happy.
Which, I mean, when you're reffing this level, they're the best refs in Victoria.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So they all do it well. And another travel for McKinnon. That's a couple travels now. Still only their 4th turnover as a team, which is awesome. Great team numbers for turnovers.
McKinnon is a bit flustered right now. They need to do exactly what Pakenham did at the start of the first quarter. Just slow things down and get to a set.
Yeah.
Get a good look at your confidence back up.
Slow it down. Reese. Just short. I don't like that deep 2-point shot. Just step back behind. May as well shoot the 3. Cooper.
She's shooting with confidence, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Keep him coming. We haven't seen Suckling even get a look yet.
No.
So Abilene Wood absolutely doing the job on her.
Yeah. Strong rebound from Lytle. Lewis the other way. Pakenham have been very good, and as we say it,
right on cue.
Mrs. O. One thing that Pakenham's done really well so far is they've stopped these fast breaks for McKinnon, because they do like to get those rebounds and just go straight away. You hear Nathan Gear every week just screaming at the team, just go, 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 get down the floor, and they haven't had a chance to because Pakenham are just stopping them.
Yeah, I mean, and the last time we saw a team do that was Bulleen. Yeah. They did it exceptionally well, and they took away a huge chunk of McKinnon's offense.
Yeah. Good D from Price there, heads up play, and it's their ball. It's a win-win. Block and your ball.
McKinnon bench just a little bit flat right now. They just need something to get the girls involved. Yeah. They need to swing the momentum, really.
Jar. Yeah, but no, you're right. We're saying this is a 6-point game.
It's don't get me wrong, it's very close. We're only in the first half still.
That's great D from Schroeder. And now she's on the break.
Suckling's got a tough job here.
Yeah, just not a great pass there. Wood didn't really have a chance to actually go up strong with that. It was passed to her feet.
And you credit Emily Suckling there, just did just enough to force a bad pass.
A little bit of pressure is all you need.
Wood thought about it. Turns it over to Price. 5 on the clock. Lewis from half court.
Ooh.
Off the front of the rim.
Not bad. Not a bad effort. Great first half we've got here. 29-35. Pakenham lead after being down at quarter time. The stats, you can't really split them, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
8 to 4 in assists, probably the main one there that you look at. Turnovers is 5 to 6, which is great for both teams. And the shooting for both teams is pretty even.
Yeah.
There's not much splitting these two teams right now, and so far it's been a great contest.
And no doubt. And I think the only thing that you may look at is that 3-point percentage. Pakenham beating them at their own game right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of, we didn't speak down on Pakenham, but we said that their 3-point percentage wasn't great, and they have shut us up pretty quickly.
Yeah, they threw that back in our face.
Yep, 46%.
Fair play.
46% from the 3-point line in one half is a pretty good clip.
You take that, you most certainly take that, and you're doing that against a team who is known for 3-point percentage.
Yep, absolutely.
And put the glove on them, and credit to Abby Lee Wood. She has absolutely taken Suckling out of this game so far.
Yeah, she has. Has not had a sniff. She's got 2 points, Suckling. And was that her first 3 that she put up at the end there?
That was her first look at the 3.
Yeah.
And she leads the league in threes well and truly.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back right after half time for the second half action.
Welcome back. Second half action. BigV champ women. Round 9. Pakenham Warriors taking on the McKinnon Cougars. Pakenham lead 35-29. Had quite a game on our hands so far. I mean, Pakenham got very busy in that second quarter after McKinnon came out to a flyer. Doing what they do best in the offensive end. But Pakenham well and truly adjusted. Abby Lee Wood, credit to her, on the job tonight and only suckling so far. And here's Ryan joining me now.
I'm back. Perfect timing. That was good cake.
Yeah, excuse us, so we just stuff our mouths with cake.
Yeah, sorry. We've only got 10 minutes. A whole cake in 10 minutes is hard to get down.
Okay. It wasn't a whole cake, just to clarify.
Here we go. Another exciting half underway.
Yeah, been a good one so far.
I think you go straight to, you look at that Wood and Suckling matchup again. And oh, well, Suckling, she needed that.
I think you got to give her some opportunity to get a look.
Yeah, she
get her
needed that.
involved.
But at the same time, I think if you play defense like that and force her to get inside, she's not going to want to do that every single time she touches the ball. So, it's still good defense.
You know, I mean, we know she loves the perimeter shot and for good reason.
Yeah.
I think, you know, as long as Wood keeps her off the three-point line, she's doing her job.
Yeah. And Watman still hasn't gone off.
Don't think she will. Unless this game turns around very quickly, I think we're going to see another 40-minute game from Watman. Who just, you know, if you look at the stat line, it's nothing crazy, but it's just her presence in the court.
Yeah, she's a leader. Great move. Just, again, as we said in the first half, just the ability to stop on a dime like that.
Yeah.
Graham gets it downhill. Good finish.
Tough finish, yeah.
That's a strong finish through the bit of contact she got.
Way to make it count. We need to see someone.
Nice.
Oh, it's a great pass.
Oh, it's another missed layup as well from McKinnon.
Yeah, McKinnon kicking themselves. Just missed opportunities.
You can't get down about it, though. You miss them, you got to keep going. Miss a few, keep going.
I mean, they're great looks.
Yeah.
Oh, they're absolutely great looks.
The fact that you're getting those looks is a positive.
Yeah.
You just got to convert on them as much as you can, though.
Yeah. It's a deal breaker. Doing all that hard work to not make the easy finish, it just hurts.
Good D. Graham Jackson. Oh, wow. There we go. She might start.
She could open this game up.
She might have an absolute heater on for this half. She's up to 13 points now.
McKinnon need to respond.
Good drive from Birch. Just that hand around the back. One of our hatreds in the commentary booth here. That hand around the back tip. Absolutely hate it.
Especially when you're letting your opponent burn you to go for that reach around. That's just, it's not great.
Oh, almost rolls in for Birch. Had to shoot it late in the shot clock.
Yeah, just a bit of glider up on the ring the last 10 minutes of game time for McKinnon.
Good drive from Wood. Nice finish.
Went up with the right hand as well.
Yeah. Didn't know she had that in her bag.
Birch tries to respond. No good. Good defense there.
And there's that fast break running that we talk about. And Wood finishes it. Is that the first fast break points for the night? Yeah.
There you go. Lids off now. I think if McKinnon don't score here, Nathan Gay needs to take a timeout.
Yeah. And just forcing that take up might have been a foul, but you got to play through it. No call. Graham, if that goes in. Timeout. Need a timeout. What a heater to start the half.
A huge start to the quarter. I mean, geez, what was it, 4 points to half?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah? Don't know. 31-35. 29-35, sorry. 6 points. My apologies.
Regardless, 6 points out of 16, just like that.
12-2 in the first 3 minutes is not what you want. And I think, Graham obviously back-to-back triples again. Wood gets a couple buckets quick. Yep. The games can turn very quickly when you're versing these teams that are high on the ladder and just absolute menaces.
Yeah. On one end, McKinnon can't buy a basket. And on the other end, Pakenham is opening the game wide open. I mean, just like you mentioned, there hadn't been a fast break point-all game, and then just got the first of the game.
Yeah, just like that.
It hurts the confidence for McKinnon.
Yeah.
They've done so well to limit them on the defensive end, and to have them come out all guns blazing on a run like this early, it hurts.
It's on the offensive end as well.
Yeah.
Defensively, for starters, both of Graham's threes were probably slightly had a hand
contested.
there.
Yeah, somewhat contested.
Wood's fast break points came from a turnover bout on the offensive end, and that drive from Wood was probably really the only bucket that has been earned.
Yeah.
Completely earned from Pakenham so far in terms of actually having to go through a set.
But we'll see here what Nathan Gear had to say to the girls in this timeout, and how can they respond to try and neutralise this all guns blazing Pakenham. And she's a girl who might just do it.
That's one way.
She's a girl who might just do it.
Give it straight to Emily Lytle. That is one way to get some points on the board. Gee, my knees hurt listening to that. The feet just chundering past.
Yeah.
Wood.
We barely saw her put a shot in that first half, and now she's all guns blazing.
She got a line for 2, and she rarely misses free throws. Touch wood.
Touch wood. Oh, that is poor.
Don't want commentators curse. Touch wood.
That's shocking.
Oh, well, it might have worked.
Oh, jeez. I hope she misses a second just so she can blame me.
Nah.
And like you said, laser at the line.
Yeah, he rarely misses them. Offensive sets here, I think, and they're in a bit of a half-court trap as well. Pakenham really pushing McKinnon to find new ways to score. Yeah,
it's a great pass.
Good work. Second-guessed herself there, Lytle. Didn't pass it straight away, but got there eventually. That's what you got to do. You got to take those passes on to try and get those points. Good D from Lewis.
Great hand.
Into Hollingsworth, just straight into the backboard and gets it back though.
Works
Follow
hard.
it up.
She's a towering presence.
Yeah. She doesn't need to do much under there.
No.
With these matchups. She's just that tall. She's got the wingspan. She just needs to get in the right spots.
Yeah, she's got some serious length to her.
Birch again for 2.
Oh, it was Birch again. Birch been very busy. Really stepped up to the plate tonight.
Yeah.
9 points.
Numbers been called and she has stepped up.
Second in scoring for this McKinnon side.
That is what veterans do.
That's it.
Straight into Hollingsworth again.
Good pass.
Good pass out as well. Gee, if that went in off the backboard, unheard of. The corner bank.
That's arguably the most disgusting shot in basketball.
Possibly. Oh, good pass in there. Yeah.
Good pass.
She pulled it late as well.
She did. She was going up for that jumper initially, no doubt.
I mean, it was a great pass from Patton. It was a good look. Did not think it was going there, though.
No. Romy Price and Annabelle Fitter to check back in for McKinnon.
Yeah, we're 4.5 minutes into the third quarter. I think McKinnon, they need to, defensively, obviously, just get some stops.
Yeah.
Get a string of stops going. Offense will come. Which is, I'm kind of surprised that Lytle's taking a breather.
I mean, she essentially has been their offense tonight.
Yeah. I think you obviously need to, and you need to run some sets for Suckling. Get her open.
Get Suckling involved. I'm with you on that. She hasn't been getting involved. Lee has had her number all night, but I mean, you got to give her an opportunity to get involved. You got to get a set through for her. I'm not even seeing a pin down screen for the best shooter in the competition.
Yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
I do like the Price matchup here on Hollingsworth. I think Price matches up well against her and should be able to neutralise her.
Yeah, nice work.
Fitter follows it.
Just to keep it alive, Fitter and Price down there. Great work. And Price gets rewarded.
They earned that one.
They did earn that one. Price and Fitter down there just kept the ball alive and they got the points for it.
Yeah, credit to Fitter. She missed the layup, but she fought back for that rebound straight away.
Good hand from Price as well.
It's not the one you want to be having it look like that, though.
No.
She's...
Oh, just rimmed out. That was out of bounds.
Lee Birch.
Just misses Lewis. Foul. No.
No.
Right. Well, it was out of bounds. Okay, we move on.
Timeout Pakenham. I mean, this has been, in those couple of minutes, you know, we've been seeing a bit of a change of pace here. It's out to 13 points still, but McKinnon definitely, I mean, at least they're showing some fight.
Yeah, they are. They are, absolutely. I mean, 13 points in a game like this with a quarter and a half left, it's easily doable to fight back, absolutely.
In modern basketball, it's 13 points is a walk in the park.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think you'll find as well that the more that McKinnon can actually just get those offensive rebounds like you saw there, the game will change very quickly.
Yeah, just keep fighting. I mean, I like what Fitter and Price are bringing to this lineup now. It's just a bit of energy. I think that's what they've been lacking all night.
Yeah.
Not hearing that usual talk and that usual energy from the bench.
Yeah, you just need those little things to keep going your way, and that's all effort-based.
Yeah, it is.
Effort-based. The effort-based stuff that you can control, you need to push that as hard as you can, and all the other stuff will come.
Yeah, the most underrated thing in a team sport is momentum.
Yeah.
And that comes from effort. It's from second chance efforts. It's not from
being loud, communicating to your teammates,
exactly right.
Hustling for the ball. You saw there, Watman almost smashed her head on the seating there, just flying for the ball. And I'm actually lucky she's okay there, because that could have been bad in the end if she hit her head, but she's fine. Wood.
Capitalising on her shots, isn't she?
11 points. Shooting 67% as well.
Yeah, just good pass by Suckling to Birch.
The three game just isn't working how it usually does for him, and that's out of bounds. Oh, and that's the one that goes in too. Gosh, that hurts.
Story of the night, really.
Gosh, that hurts. This, not even the night, just this second half.
Yeah.
This 7 minutes has just been, it's gone the opposite way for him.
Pakenham really stamping why they are the best team in the competition.
Yeah. It can change very quickly though. I mean,
a lot of time to respond.
Starts on this end.
Whoa.
I mean, that's just Lewis getting right up in her grill.
Yeah. Wood unhappy with the presence there and just wanted to make sure it was known that she was not going to take that.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a little win for McKinnon. Just
getting the ball back.
Getting the ball back without a shot going up, but you need to go and convert down this end. Get through the offense. Good drive from Price.
I
and
like
good
the extra.
Just another
missed
three.
Price
ball.
again just fights for the O board though.
They come up with it again, McKinnon. That's what they want. And that'll be McKinnon's ball. 21 seconds, so still got a full shot clock.
Yeah,
is it going to be the baseline play?
Bit of a box. Oldest in the book, mate. Been running us under 12s.
Yep. Just rimmed out. Gee, the shooting this half.
Yeah, just can't buy one.
The Glad wrap is well and truly on down that end.
It's not going anywhere so far.
Schroeder, good pick and roll action. Lewis helps, gets the hand in. Travel. Yeah.
Great defense. Alicia Lewis. I mean, we've said it all year.
One of the best defenders in the league.
If not the best.
Yeah.
Especially as a guard.
And even that, when you're a good defender like that, it's not because obviously there's some skill involved, but it's all IQ and effort-based stuff.
It's reading the reading the basketball. It's understanding the game.
Another three just rims out. Price is doing the best she can down there to keep that ball alive for as long as she can.
Fights for those rebounds.
Oh, Wood.
Count for three.
Drano. What a quarter she's having.
All guns blazing. She's been the difference maker.
Yeah, she started this run and she's finished. She's flying.
She's also the reason that, Emily Suckling, who is a top scorer in the league, the best three-point shooter in the league, has got just the 2 points to her name.
Yep. Yeah, she got 11 points this quarter, Wood. And Suckling's still sitting on just the 4 points now for the game. Lytle checks back in. It's blown out now. It's 18 points. 2.5 left in the third.
I need a
think
response.
Last 2.5 minutes here, if you can get it back to within 10, I'd say.
Yeah, they just need some kind of run. They need the momentum going into this fourth quarter.
You don't need to win the game in this last 2.5 minutes, but you need to do something to keep yourselves in it. Oh,
it's a nice move.
Good move.
Sky Reese, just a nice move to get the easy layup.
Lytle, she's going to go to work.
Takes a contact, no foul.
Good D again from Wood.
Good D,
she
straight up.
Over. No, she can't. Oh, she can.
She's having a game.
Wood. 14 points in the quarter.
Nathan Gear can't do anything but laugh on the sideline.
No.
Lee Wood is just... Then shout out to the OG Knox, Raider Nation.
Yep.
It's a Raiders thing, mate.
It is a Raiders thing. We're all shooters. Eliza Hollingsworth, ex-Knox player. Maybe it is just a Knox thing. Yeah, we're up to 23-point lead now. Some subs being made.
Well, now it's just getting to this four. They need to get to the break.
Yeah, I mean, gee, scored 10 points this quarter.
Yeah, now
McKinnon.
it's just about, it's damage control now.
Yeah.
And then you need to come out. And don't get me wrong, this is the best offensive team in the comp, and they have been all year. Tonight, we haven't seen that. But it absolutely does not mean they don't have an opportunity to do it in the fourth quarter.
No.
But they need to bring some energy. They need to make some shots quickly. It's one of those things. When they start going in, they start falling for everyone. But unfortunately, at this moment, they just can't get one on the board. And it's just a confidence killer for the whole team.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when your main scorers are just, they can't get into the game, or they just can't make shots that they'd normally make. It's hard for everyone.
Minute to play here in this third quarter. Wide open look here.
Cooper drains
That's exactly what they needed.
Great work. Cooper converts, open three.
McKinnon bench up and about.
The young gun stepping up.
It's back to 20. 50 to play. They absolutely cannot allow Pakenham to score here.
No buckets for the rest of the quarter. Good D.
Got to grab that rebound. Ooh. Just straight airball.
Yeah. Hand got in there, but she followed through with it.
I just assumed it must have been tipped, but
well, I don't know. I'm not sure who it was, but got a hand in there, but it was before she actually released it.
Okay.
So it just fumbled out of her hands, really.
Lytle in and out, count it. Oh, may have jinxed it there.
See, that's a shot that I know she likes to just get her way to the ring, but it was 3-on-1 by the time she put the shot up.
Yeah.
Like she forces them up, which, to be fair, A, she's just got to the free throw line. B, she almost converted.
Yeah.
But if you look at it from a spectator or a coach's, you're probably like if you got 3-on-1, there's a couple of people that you could.
But I guess she's one of those players. She's an anomaly. I mean, most players, that's a bad shot. But Emily Lytle's been making stuff like that all year.
To be fair as well, when you're in that position, it's probably a higher chance that you're going to score if you put the shot up than trying to whip a pass out somewhere.
Yeah.
No score here, and just
that's easy a bucket as you can get.
That's probably the best offensive set they've run all night. Pakenham just wide open.
15 to play here for the Cougars, the home team. They need a response. Gear doesn't like it from deep. Suckling. Get her involved.
Over the back foul, 2 seconds left.
It's out of 21 points. That'll do it for this third quarter.
Well, you'd think, but you don't know.
Oh.
The way it's been going. Oh, wasn't a bad effort.
Not at all.
Yeah, mammoth quarter for Pakenham.
Absolute sheer dominance.
14-29 for the quarter. A 21-point lead.
It's a mountain now.
Yeah, I mean, Wood just went berserk that quarter, had 14 points, 2 triples, 3 triples.
Yeah, Grace Graham as well. Opened the quarter with 2 trips.
Yeah, so just the shooting. And, I mean, look, 10 from 19 from the three-point line they're shooting tonight. 53%.
That's huge.
For a team that coming into tonight shoots 27.3% from 3, that's massive.
And might I add, that first quarter, they were, what, 4 of 10? No, not even. They were like 2 of 12. They were shooting them early, but they just couldn't get into foul.
Yeah, they were...
Absolutely turned it around.
Yeah, they have turned it around pretty quickly as well, to be honest. I mean, yeah, especially when it's not in your forte to really be that kind of team.
Yeah.
To change it around like that from pretty much a quarter-time break to now, it's a massive difference. Massive difference. Yeah, look, McKinnon had an 11-point lead early on. 34-point turnarounds.
It's a huge turnaround. And credit to Pakenham. That third quarter was nothing short of impeccable.
Yeah, it's impressive what they're doing. It's very impressive what they're doing. Yeah, Abby Lee Wood, 6 from 8 from the field with her 17 points. So shooting 75%.
Wow.
Massive quarter. And that was just about all that quarter, which is absurd.
Yeah, she's having an exceptional game.
Yeah, I think this last quarter here, you're chipping away at the lead. You're doing what you can. It's very much the defensive end for McKinnon here.
Yeah.
Very much the defensive end.
And everything starts there. It all starts. I mean, if you make a good defensive play, you get a couple of steals, you get some stops. It gives you that second life on offense.
Yeah.
It gives you the ability to push the pace of the ball as well, which we know McKinnon loves to do. And they just haven't been able to do it tonight. And that's a great inside pass.
Good D from Simmons.
Great help.
Great work. And here
Madison
he goes.
Simmons saves that possession there for McKinnon.
And the bench getting super loud there in that first possession. That's what you want. Would have loved for that to go in early to start the quarter.
Yeah, it looked good. I was ready to get up.
It did look good.
Great D by
Neve,
Price.
great D again. It's what, they've called it McKinnon Ball.
Huge. 2 big defensive plays.
This is what they need. They need that to happen on the defensive end. They just need to go down and convert.
Let's push the pace a bit.
21 points in a game of this caliber sounds like a lot, but these teams can very much turn it around.
Yeah. It just takes a few quick trigger threes, and that's a girl who's going to do
There it
it.
is.
Emily Suckling.
There it is.
Time and time again, we see her have threes in quick succession.
Yeah.
Don't count her out yet.
This is the thing. She has a quiet night. She has 7 points. That's her first 3, but she can absolutely turn it on with about a minute. Graham,
that hurts. Grace Graham just gets the
good.
switch onto Romy Price, and Romy just can't keep up with her there.
She's patient, she's quick, and she finishes around the rim.
Yeah, McKinnon just need to make sure if they're going to switch that, they need to recover.
Good move from Suckling. Just a little bit of lack of communication from McKinnon there on that switch. 18 points. Stops is what they need. Well, that had a bit of Emily Lytle about it, that one. The knee kick up as well. Speaking of,
good pass.
Keane drives, just couldn't finish. Hollingsworth jacks one.
No good.
Rims out, and that's good for McKinnon. If they're missing shots that early in the shot clock, that's a positive for McKinnon to go down and get
gives
some
them
buckets.
a lot more clock, which is what they're playing against right now.
Great pass out from Lytle. Just
Jeez.
can't convert the 3.
Fantastic box out from Abby Lee Wood there on Emily Lytle. That is a huge...
Oh, she's got that sneaky strength.
Ooh, a bit of a Michael Jordan push off there.
Lytle brings it down. She needs to go to work, and she does.
Good take.
Good finish.
Counter for 2, Emily Lytle.
It's up to 19 points now. It's what we need from her. Oh, good pass ahead.
That is just a killer.
There you go. The ball is always going to move quicker than the humans.
You can't let that when the opposing team's big man is the one doing that to you, that hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just because Lytle, get in there
Shooter's
for it.
roll.
No, doesn't get it. That ring is just not enjoy. Oh, Simmons, great work.
Busy on defense here, Madison Simmons.
Gosh, she does not play much minutes, but gee, she's just so aggressive. She's good. She's so good on the defensive side of things.
She brings more energy than any other player on this team.
And she'll go sit down, is she?
Oh, you can't take
Not
her off
quite.
now.
Not quite. Price and Keane go off though.
Yeah, you keep Simmons on at this point. She's been the spark plug so far.
Yeah, this to start this quarter, absolutely. 18 points, 7 minutes left.
They've got to capitalise on their opportunities. The defence has been there so far, but they've got to make good on the offensive end, and that's a good take. She deserves it.
There we go.
She deserves it.
She absolutely deserves it. She's been awesome to start this last quarter. Need to keep getting these stops down the other end, because I think Pakenham, they're a little bit rattled going into this last six and a half minutes here. They just got to keep the pressure going and just do things like that. Great defense. Just smart down on the offensive end.
Lee Birch.
Oh, the three-point game is just hurting them.
Yeah, it's not.
6 from 27 is so unheard of from their standards.
It's well below their means.
22% from the three-point line. It's just not. It's not what we usually see from them, and that's the game changer right there. They've got time to bring it back though. Baseline ball. Shot clock will reset to 14.
6 minutes to play.
It's a big. This next probably 2 to 3 minutes are massive for the game. If you can go on a run here, they've had a run at the start of the game. Their biggest run, 9 points. Their biggest scoring run.
For the most part as well, they've shut down this Pakenham offense.
Yeah.
But they're just got to make good on the other end.
Yeah. If they can go on a little run here, as I said, it'll change these last 3 minutes of the game.
Graham, that would...
Oh, gee.
That's a tough make.
We were right behind that, and that did not look like missing.
Butter.
Simmons tried to take it. Great defense again from Wood.
She's been the player of the game.
Yeah,
tonight.
She's been very good on both ends of the floor, for sure.
No good from Suckling. Simmons came in hard, but she made head contact on the way through. Sub.
Cooper and Fitter on.
Suckling and Simmons to sit.
I think that's Simmons. Yeah, she's had an exceptional first, this quarter. Oh no, just rims out. That was gee whiz. Wood being open in the corners, pretty lethal, I think. Good take. Yeah, Simmons is one of those players that does come on and sparks you, but it's a short spark.
Yeah.
Because the way she plays, you just can't run out a game like that.
Nah, it should be gassed.
It's 4 minutes, quick burst, do your job, come for a breather.
That's it. And they're, arguably some of your most important, if not your most important players.
Yeah.
Those people who just come on and give you that high energy.
Birch converts first.
Absolutely has to make both here. If McKinnon want to sniff at this game, and she does pass that.
17 points.
It's still within reach.
It is.
Time is the enemy here.
Oh, she almost got there. Oh.
Jeez, little poke around the back. Oh. Great day.
Oh, you got to box it out though.
Hollingsworth just fighting for the rock.
Yeah, that's just Hollingsworth just being an absolute beast on the boards there.
And you're giving her 3 looks at it.
Yeah. I mean, she's their leading rebounder. 11 rebounds a game, 3rd for the league for rebounds a game, and that was her 11th rebound. So there you go.
Right on the money.
And I dare say, I would probably put money on that she'll probably get another one before the end of the game.
I believe it.
Converts them both. Back up to 19 points. And you look as well, this McKinnon team, they average, as we said, they're one of the best defensive teams in the league, average almost 85 points a game.
Yeah, 54 is not their best. Nearly touched the ceiling.
Yeah, that was, she does get that high arc, Cooper. Oh, deep two from Lewis, but it was nothing but net.
Pakenham actually have numbers at the bowl here. Wow.
Oh,
that is
clean. That's a nasty move.
That hurts. That's a big time shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grace Graham just showing you why she is one of the best.
Yeah.
24 for the night for her.
And even that 24, and there's another fast break. Fast break, catch me if you can, they say.
And that's what they say, mate. Yeah, Megan Cooper's got left on an island there. 1 on 3.
Yeah, 24 points for Graham, and to be honest, I don't think it's her best performance you'd probably see from her, and she's still got 24.
Emily Lytle.
21 points, Lytle.
Another tough move.
20-point game, you probably, I dare say it, you probably put this one in the books for a Pakenham win, I think, from here.
It would be game of the century if they came back from this. Oh. I think Lewis a little bit lucky to get away with no foul there. Free to play.
Time out. I think it was Pakenham, I believe. 20 points, 3 minutes, 15 left. This is the thing. You would think in this situation, most teams are probably... I mean, you can go on a 20-point run in 3 minutes, but it's very, very unlikely. It's a tough thing to do. This is probably a point in the game where usually most teams clear the benches.
Yeah.
But I don't think either of these teams are teams that do that.
No.
I think you'll see that they keep playing their main group for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you played out to the end. And I like that attitude in basketball, I do. I mean, it certainly depends on what kind of position your team is in and what point they're in their development. But these are two teams who are, they're playing for a chip this year. They're playing to make deep finals runs. So you send a message.
The tough thing here from McKinnon, they're definitely, as we know, they're one of the better teams in the comp, but losing tonight pushes them to 6-5. It puts them at almost 50% win rate, and that is probably almost not going to get you into the top 5 for finals. They need to get the wins against those mid-tier teams.
Yeah, just losing some games that they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
They've had no issues against bottom of the table.
No,
they've
absolutely not.
Been, for the far majority of top table games, they've been very competitive.
Yeah.
But, those middle of the table games, they just haven't been getting the wins.
Yeah. And they've got the wood over Sherbrooke.
Yeah, jeez. Sherbrooke, who has been a top 4 side all year, they've 100% against them, 2-9.
Graham down the floor. Good hand from Cooper.
She's moving quick considering how many minutes she's played tonight.
Yeah.
Still got a lot in the tank, clearly.
She's almost at 30 minutes for the game, and she's, as you said, she was moving. Bree Watman is now past her minutes per game average. She's about to clock her 36th minute on the court.
Has she sat at all tonight?
Yeah, she has.
She must have. Yeah, she must.
She sat for a minute or two at the end of the half, or at the end of the third, maybe.
It's not a big break, though, is it?
Oh, Drano. Stella O'Loughlin.
Cash.
Gee, we did chat a lot about how they weren't the greatest shooters.
Oh.
And to be honest, it's what the stats say.
It is what the stats say.
The stats have said they're not the best shooting team, but they have... Oh, what a pass.
Yeah, we are eating our words right now.
They've thrown it in our face. And another one.
We will never doubt the shooting abilities of the team ever again.
56% from the 3-point line.
It's absolute credit to them. They've played exceptionally, especially in this second half.
I mean, they're shooting almost 30% better than what they usually are. Like, it's absurd.
It's one of those games. It's just...
And it's not one person.
No, it's the entirety of the team.
They've just about all hit a 3.
Yeah, it's just credit to them. They've played a great game. They've shown up against a team who is a wild card.
And you go on the counterpart, McKinnon, highest 3-point percentage from the year, and they've shot 19% tonight.
Yeah.
Which is way below what they're used to.
Yeah, 19% is not going to cut it.
Nice little play there. Inside. What are they doing? No idea what they're doing. Buzzer went off, nothing happened. Play on.
Frank Hadasano,
good move.
Lovely fake.
That's what you used to do.
That is.
You used to do that
the
one.
The fake handoff?
The fake handoff and just wheel and go. That was a favourite of yours.
That was a favourite. I always liked it.
You used to do me dirty just about every game doing that.
Yep, fake the handoff.
I was like, yep, here we go. Handoff, about to jack this triple. Oh, no, didn't give me the ball.
Hey, that's basketball, baby.
It is basketball.
It's nothing
and this basketball tonight has been eye-opening.
The first half was a great game, but this second half, I mean, it's been beautiful to watch. Pakenham really just showing everyone why they're number one.
I mean, I think it shows that, for starters, the first half showed that both these teams are two of the best teams in the comp when they're at their best. And it also showed that when Pakenham go to the next step, they're probably close to unbeatable.
Yeah.
Their core group, that starting 5 and the few that come off the bench to support, it's
strong.
It is a strong group. It's a strong team they've put together. Ellie Gibson, head coach, she's put together a team that is really, they're the hunted this year.
Yeah.
They are absolutely the hunted.
Especially after knocking off Ballerine last week.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen Ballerine here live yet. Obviously, they're one of the better teams, but that'll be interesting to see that matchup live. Just over a minute left to go. Schroeder.
Little fakey. Jeez.
Oh, and even
that sums up the game.
It
just sums up the game.
That shooter's touch like that, just the roll that they've got compared to some of the shots that haven't gone in down the opposite end. Yeah, it's this second half, just not a lot has gone McKinnon's way.
No.
And that is not giving anything against Pakenham, because they have absolutely torched them offensively this half. Absolutely.
I mean, I was excited to see this game tonight because Pakenham has been talked about a lot this year.
Yeah.
And absolutely showing why they are up there as the best.
Yeah.
It's just they're a class above.
Yeah.
There's no other way to cut it.
I think I would be extremely surprised if Pakenham are not playing in the granny this year.
Yeah.
And Fitter's interesting as well. Been in the starting lineup all year.
First roll,
there you go. There's your shooter's roll. Finally, with 30 seconds left. Only played 13 minutes tonight so far, Fitter, which usually she's a starter, plays pretty bulk minutes. So
yeah, minutes are bouncing around.
Interesting change.
She just needs, I think, we all know what she's capable of. She's just got to find that form again, I think.
Yeah.
And it comes in waves.
Does.
It's just one of those things.
It is. And tonight, just for McKinnon as a whole, it's been a wave of events.
This is very uncharacteristic. But you know what? You've got to credit Pakenham's defense as well. I mean, this is what they do. They force you into tough looks.
Watman, 9 assists tonight. And that's something that you might not realise when the game's going on.
Yeah.
But she facilitates the floor exceptionally well.
And that'll do it.
That'll do it. 63-88, 25-point winners. Pakenham are similar to their first game, really.
Yeah,
Pakenham by 21 points, and tonight Pakenham by 25.
Jeez, you'd be baffled to know that at one point McKinnon led by 11.
Yeah. early on it was an 11-point lead. I think it's just that first half completely even in the second half just was an absolute switch was flipped and Pakenham went crazy on it.
We don't have the figure in front of us, but I'd love to see the runs that Pakenham side just went on.
Well, they had a 12-point run that they went on in the third.
Yeah.
But
It's an unfortunate loss here for McKinnon, and it's a bit of a reality check against the top team.
Yeah, moves them to 6 and 5, which is not a great position at this point of the year, and Pakenham will keep their top spot, 10 and 2 for the year. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah, we'll be back for the men's game. Same matchup, McKinnon versus Pakenham. We'll see you soon.